Rightio, we're back with the fucking elegant hour coming at you hard and fast with me and Jackie boy.
What's up, dog?
Ooh, feeling a bit shit actually because of you.
Because of me, my sickness has been passed on to you.
Come on and get down with the sickness.
And do you know where that came from? The man Manny himself.
Really?
Maybe.
The sick dog.
I don't like how he wasn't covering his mouth when he was coughing.
Very.
Good on him, though. And then poor old Jojo was sick.
Oh, Jojo. Not our Jojo, different Jojo.
Yeah, different Jojo. Filipino Jojo.
Yeah, not white girl Jojo.
Yeah.
That's
Two
right.
different Jojos.
That's running the show.
And not Jojo, the musician.
Nah, not Jojo, that one either.
Shout out Shirtlifter.
Big
How's it
shout
been
out.
going? What's happening with it?
Yeah, well, we've got the website up now.
Yep.
That's all done and dusted.
And ready to upload everything and
Yeah, everything should be on there. When this podcast is out and about in the airwaves of the futuristic times, that's when you'll be able to get it, boys and girls.
Yeah. So get on there, go on the Instagram,
Buy it.
Shirtlifter
Party
shirts. Hit the link and buy a shirt. Support your boy.
Yeah, we want to be able to do cool things and buy nice things. So you buy something nice off us and we'll buy something nice so you guys can see us wear it.
Yeah. And
It's a fair deal.
see where we're at in the world or Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's been going on? What have you been up to?
Hanging out, working like a dog, brother.
Getting dusty, eh?
Yeah.
Not hangover dusty. Dusty.
Very physically covered in dust.
Yeah. I had an itchy neck from the dust.
Itchy knee, son.
Yeah.
Is
Is that Japanese?
Yeah, has it? Yeah, this girl, well, she's still about, I think. I think she's still alive. You'd hope so.
Hope so.
Her name was Nadia Chintamini.
Nice name.
How's the name?
Chin, tummy, knee.
I thought it was so funny.
Knee, tummy, chin would be from low to high. That's
Yeah,
high part of your body to low is her last name.
If you're reversing it up.
Over here, I'm drinking a water with sea salt in it.
Salted water. Celtic, come on, we're all about health equals wealth, my man.
Celtic sea salt. Is that what it is? Celtic sea salt?
Yeah, you got because the other salt is bad. If you get deep on it, go ask Gav about it. He'll give you an hour lecture.
True. I first tried this when I was very hungover from one of our dear friends. And yeah, this is my second go at it. It tastes good, actually.
Yeah, I like a pinch of.
It's a pinch. I was going to overdo it. I had half a teaspoon. And I said, nah, brother, just a pinch.
That'll give you the runs. Straight
Oh, really?
up. Yeah, if you have too much, you go straight. If you ever need to clean out the system, that's the trick.
That's the
A
trick.
heap of salt water will clean you right out.
Ooh. What do you reckon about the get up
Yeah.
on the potty today?
Rabs Crete, looking fresh.
Shout out Rabs Crete, everyone. I'm rocking a Rabs Crete jumper at the moment. His new merch.
Yeah, how do I get my hands on it?
I think 70 bones, and he'll send you one in the mail. Or 80 bones, he'll send you one in the mail.
I'm going to get onto it.
Rabs is in Canberra for everyone that has concreting needs. Rabs Crete. Concreting needs, Rabs Crete. Hit him up.
I repeat, Rabs Creek. Rabs
Concreting
Creek?
needs.
Not Crete, not Creek.
Yeah, Crete.
Like concrete.
Like Crete in Greece. Crete, the island. I've been there.
What was it like?
It's the biggest island in Greece. My stepsister had her wedding there. Don't know
Ooh.
why she chose there, but that's where it was.
That would have been flash.
Every taxi is a Mercedes-Benz, like a nicer, newer one. No, like C63 AMGs or anything like that. Just a Mercedes, and they hum when they pick you up from the airport.
That's gangster.
Yeah, he was fucking moving, man. We were cruising down like a highway, I suppose. I think the speed sign said like 80 or 100, and I think he was doing 160, just weaving through cars. And I was like, dude, I like this fucking island. And typical Greece, had to get a four-wheeler to cruise around the island.
Yeah.
On. Oh, well, it didn't have to, but
What, they make you like there's a bloke holding you at gunpoint. If
Yeah,
you,
get on the four-wheeler, mate.
this is the only way to get around, you dickhead.
Yeah. So, yeah, jumped on one of them. That was cool. Mum got on the back of it.
Really, Mumsy? What'd she reckon?
She wore the helmet and I didn't. I didn't wear a helmet. I don't think I wore a helmet the whole time.
Did you wear a
I realised I
hat?
didn't have
Did
to.
you have some sort of protection on your little noggin?
Nah.
You don't want to give that thing more of a flogging.
Nah, I don't. It's been smashed into the gravel a few times coming off bikes and such. Get into yarns about that in a later date. Can get into a quick one in Bali.
Really, I've had a doozy in Bali too.
It's not a trip without coming to Gutsa.
Yeah.
Tried to do a wheelie. I was so drunk.
Well, yeah, they don't breatho over there, do they?
No breathos.
No
mate.
breathos.
No
They're not
breathos.
pulling you up about
They're not
nothing.
fucking soft over there. And did a wheelie and came straight off the back of it.
Did you look cool before you came off the back? Were you
Oh,
looking,
yeah. It was a long wheelie on a scooter.
like looking mad deadly?
Yeah. And came off the back of it and slammed my head into the ground and slid along the bitumen. And Rab's mum actually saw it. And she was like, ah, and the bike ghosted into, as you can imagine, a big row of scooters.
Yeah.
I trashed 5 scooters and had to go back the next day and pay for them.
What did that sting you?
Oh, I think I paid like $600.
Really?
$500 even.
600 bones.
Yeah, it was out the front of another fella's tattoo shop.
What did he reckon?
And we're friends with him.
Yeah.
We'd just gone in and got just tattooed each other in his shop across from Y Bar. Shout out Y Bar. Went into the shop and so he sorted it out for me. He got it at a much discounted price. As you can imagine, 8 bikes either side of the 5 bikes that were ruined also wanted their bikes fixed. So that wasn't happening.
Yeah, everybody, there would have been something going, oh, no, you scratched this. You're like, I didn't touch yours, mate.
Yeah. Shout out the tattoo shops in Bali. For you that don't know, I own a tattoo shop in Bali called The Ink Culture Bali. So check that out.
For your tattoo needs.
For all your tattoo needs when you're over there, fam.
They'll put a bong on your neck straight up.
Yeah, whatever you need, brother.
They will not ask questions, these boys.
Nah.
How's it when I went over for my first trip over to Bali, got obviously drank on the plane, pretty revved up. I think I was 20.
Oh, you get proper revved up on the plane over.
Yeah, landed there. When I got in there, went and spewed me ringo out in the
airport?
Yeah. And then we got to our hotel, went out drinking hard. The next morning I woke up, had a bottle of vodka from duty free.
Oh, yeah.
And started just smacking that hard. And then we went out drinking after this. This is early in the piece. This is I think by 10 o'clock I was borderline blackout. And then the boys were like, yeah, let's go get a scooter. I'm the only one. All of them ride motos. I never ride motos, nothing like that. Last time I'd been on one was Pee-wee 50. Then all the other boys got these old scooters. I got taken off by myself, and then they I was signing the deal about getting the scooter, and then they gave me a brand new one.
Oh, brand spanker.
Yeah. I drove out of they put me on it, and then I got
whiskey throttle.
Yeah, whiskey throttle hard.
As soon as you got it.
Yeah, as soon as I got it, straight out of there, off the thing, like Superman, and out of there, across the street, and then into all these parked scooters to bark off me everywhere.
Brand spanker.
Yeah, just trashed all this shit. I think it was $1,000 later.
Did they come legging it out?
Yeah, and then they they got me down this back alley, and then they're fucking to keep away from the federales and everything. They're yeah, come down here. I think that's what they were telling us, but it sounded sketchy to me. I was maggot, and then I was taking ciggies off these barlows, just pumping darts. It's oh fuck, sorry lads. And then because they had bark off me everywhere and it was dirty as, they went and got Benadine and they were trying to clean me
They're
up.
the best, hey. They're the kindest people.
And I kept trying to get up out of my seat. I'm like, nah, that's right. And they're trying to stop me getting infected. And the little lad just pushed me, smacked me back down in my seat. And then
sit down. We got to rub this on you.
Yeah, he's going off, just trying to help me out. I'm just a pissed idiot.
Yeah.
Just carrying on. And then, then they gave me the bill and I had to pay that.
Start of your trip.
Yeah, so then obviously went and got even drunker that day to try and forget about what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, man. every other fucking 18 or 16 to 22-year-old in Bali, they really rip into the liquor when they get there straight away, I reckon.
Oh, mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory to rip in when you get there no matter what.
Yeah.
Because you can drink at any time of the day in
You
Bali.
should be having like 20 bintangs a day over there, no doubt.
100%. Indonesians have got to be some of the kindest people in the world, though. Coming up, they're always happy to help.
Yeah.
Love them.
They love you getting drunk because they know that you're going to do some frivolous spending.
Yeah, that's true. That
Many
is true.
impulse buys over there.
Yeah, bit of impulse buying and
Waking up the next day with BB guns and going, why do I need this?
and like a backpack full of fireworks and shit.
That you can't let off.
Yeah, a taser and shit. Oh dear, yeah, it's a good place. I love it. Love it.
Yeah. You've been there quite a few times.
Been
now.
there heaps, and I need to go more. So I want to. We will also we'll get Sammy from the tattoo shop, the Ink Culture. We'll get him on the potty one day, and maybe a few of the other boys from the tattoo shop on the potty as well.
We might have to make a trip over to go see the lads.
100%. If tax comes back good enough this year, I'll take a quick week off and scoot on over.
He takes, but he does give in return.
Yeah, well, he's a mongrel, the tax man.
Oh,
He doesn't give his fair share back, I tell you.
No, he doesn't let up.
Nah. And then if he gives his fair share back, he comes back later on and says, you have been a naughty boy and taken too much.
Yeah, comes back with a vengeance sometimes.
I met these concreters once on a site back in Canberra, and the whole company, one of them had found like a dodgy tax agent, was getting sick returns, like 12 grand and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So everyone cottoned on, and they did it the next year, and I think they did it 3 years in a row. And then they all got done. They all got audited, all got done. And for the next 5 or 6 years, every single one of the boys working for the company was paying back the tax debt for fucking 6 years. Tax time, everyone starts to talk about it, whatever. And I said to one, I said, when are you, how much do you guys get back? How do you go? And they go, none of us get any back because we owe the tax man heaps of money.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it to myself. I've gotten some decent ones back, but that's because you earned bulk cash that year. Like you've been working every day of the week for 12 months.
Yeah.
And then you had heaps to claim, but still he took a lot more than what he gave back.
He's a cheeky little bugger, that guy.
1 year I earned in tax what the ex had made in salaries that year.
Really?
Yeah.
Far out.
It was a big old year for Evan.
Yeah, you would have been sleepy.
Extremely.
Yeah. Done some big years.
Yeah. Not much sleep. That was the big sober stint though. What did I?
Yeah.
I was just working and
saved
trying,
all that coin that you were talking about.
To
no
buy
time. Good
me
on
a
ya.
nice little property near Coffs Harbour.
Saved more coin than I've ever saved in my life.
That
No
was
good with money, this boy.
Yeah, but I got the nice property from it, which was worth it.
Yeah. Got a little phone call about that, didn't you?
Yeah, they were. What was it? Who were they? The real estate. Real estate was calling me up asking if I wanted to sell, but I don't think I will.
Yeah. It sounds too good to be true down there.
Yeah, we'll get down there soon enough and suss her out.
Start running amok when we got the YouTube coming up. We're going to put this on YouTube, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
But also we're going to make a little YouTube channel eventually of just antics, not so much related to the podcast.
Nothing to do with the podcast.
Yeah, nothing to do with the podcast. Completely different. And we're going to do a few episodes, or a fair few times down at the Dirty Creek.
Yeah. Shout out Dirty Creek.
Oh. How's your pimp cup over there, brother? That's pretty sick.
I got a, is it a goblet?
Yeah.
Is that what you'd call it?
Yeah, I'd go with a goblet. It doesn't have any purple gemstones and shit on it, though, which is a shame. But it is. Could look like it could have them.
Yeah, well, next maybe I'll glitter it up. I'll take it home with me and glitter it up before I come back here.
Yeah, 100%. Take it home with you.
Oh,
You got the room for the whole time, I believe.
yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just hanging out in Rocky for the next few weeks. That's sweet. Bloody hell, there is some coppers in this town.
Oh, bro, how crazy is it?
They're onto everybody.
Dude, we just saw... 2 days in a row, Ev's been driving the bus, we've had to split, like the lanes have to split so you can let cops or an ambulance come down between you. Yesterday it was an ambulance, I think. Today it was a cop. And then we turned left straight away cop car in front of us, cop car to the right, like drove down the road, cop car to the right, maybe 300 metres down the road, kept driving, realised there was a cop car in front of us going the other way, and then another cop coming around the corner turning toward us, like everywhere. And all night, cops
Yeah.
going everywhere.
There
It'd be
must.
cool if we had a little siren sound.
I think there might be one on there, but
We'll
I'm not.
figure that
I'm
out.
not tech enough. We need to get a producer.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I also need to get. If anybody knows of a deadly artist that wants to do a bit of artwork for Shirtlifter, paid for work, obviously, but if anybody knows a talented artist out there that can bring some very cooked ideas to life, it'd be much appreciated.
Can you give us an example of one of the cooked ideas? You've got a list, and one of them was, heaps of them were fucking hilarious.
Well, I need a psychedelic goatfish
That's
drawn
the
up.
one. Psychedelic goatfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bloody ripper. I imagine it in my head.
It's an actual fish, and it can get you trippy, apparently, if you eat it.
Really?
Yeah, like, apparently,
Sounds
like,
yum.
it's like taking acid or something. But
Oh,
might be even stronger and longer.
doesn't sound so yum anymore.
I think could
Yucky.
really spook it. Yeah.
Yeah, yucky. Shit, man. Yeah, so yeah, hit him up, hit us up, hit me up on the gram even, or hit us up on our Instagram,
Yeah.
and let us know if you got any drawing mates, any artists, or if you are one yourself, and you can draw a psychedelic goatfish, and then use your imagination from there of what the rest of the pictures and stuff are going to look like.
Yeah. Well,
Evan's got a massive list anyway, so he'll shoot that through.
yeah, this brain's always firing off with a bit of different shit.
100%.
Keep it all popping.
What about some of the parks around this place at the moment?
The parks. Oh,
Yeah, car parks.
car parks.
Does
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Does it make you wonder what your excuses are in your head?
No, what were we talking about? You know, how, like, you do something like, say you park in a loading bay, or like you do something at work and you're like, somebody's going to pull me up about this, whatever it is, and you just have that stupid argument in your head for ages going, oh, if that bloke says this to me, and you just have this like hypothetical chat in your head just because
Which never happens.
and nobody ever says nothing.
Yeah.
Or if somebody says something about my shirt not being tucked in, this is what I'm going to tell them. I'm not having this. And you get all fired up about nothing, and you're like, nobody's going to even ask you about that.
Yeah, and if they by any chance do, you're like, I completely go off track and I don't. Like, what I've rehearsed, it doesn't come out of my mouth.
Or you get home, you've said something to a bloke at work, or when you're out and about, and you're like, I said like they real weird to him. He's gonna know.
Yeah, dude, that's the anxiety talking in your head, dude.
He's gonna be.
I feel ya.
He's gonna be like talking about. He's gonna be telling everybody that I said they real weird.
Yeah, 100%.
Sit there stewing on it. It's like midnight. You're like, why can't I sleepwalk and think about this?
It's day.
Yeah,
Oh, shit, man. Couldn't agree more.
just brain firing on
Oh,
way
God.
too many cylinders. I reckon.
Laying there and you're running a friggin' a V12 in your head.
Yeah.
Steam puffing out of your ears.
Twin sooters on.
Yeah. Yeah, twin sooters hanging out. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, but I got this. Joe got me this sleepy time tea. That'll help with that. And I spray lavender spray in my bed now. And
I gave that a crack. Evan told me to give that lavender spray a
oh,
crack.
get you nice and cozy.
Rah, so good. What do you know? Do you know what brand it is? It's a spray can.
I got that spray can. That was, I can't remember what brand
It's like
that
an
is.
aerosol spray can.
That one. But then she got me this deadly one from the Body Shop, which is all bougie as.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
the go.
dab it on like your wrist and on your on your throat and shit?
I go wild
Or do
with
you
it.
just like start dropping it in your eyeballs and shit?
I drink the
Put
shit
me
if
to
you're gonna,
sleep.
yeah, bit of have a lavender enema before bed to get you fired up.
A lavender.
Anyway, just like get it in there, do a couple pump sprays, and then go, yeah, this makes me sleepy as. Hit your way quicker. Just make sure it gets onto the top shelf.
Yeah. Shelf that lavender spray, brother.
Yeah.
Just a dollop here and a dollop there, brother.
There's nothing wrong with putting a finger up the bum.
Wee. Never been a fan myself.
Oh, well, sometimes you got to get there.
Yeah.
I've done some pretty questionable things. I've asked on several occasions when I've been real hammered and stuff, thinking it was a red hot idea to be like telling the girl you're getting real freaky and then go, yeah, put your finger in my ass. And then every time it happens, I just regret it because I'm like, this is really uncomfortable. I hate it. And I'm just sitting there and they go looking at you like they're being all sexy like and being so naughty, like, yeah, check out. Like I'm a bad girl, and you're just looking at them like I feel very awkward.
Get it out.
I feel very awkward and weird right now. You just let them do their thing. I'm like, I just got fingered. That was fucked. And just laying in bed, just staring at the ceiling, going, I think I was raped.
running on V12 again.
Yeah, they're going to sleep all deadly, and you're just in there staring at the ceiling like, why did I do that?
Yeah, not feeling really good.
Now I feel extremely awkward.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh,
Anyways,
shit.
I'm glad that we got freaky. That's
Shit, eh?
yeah.
What, yeah. Well,
Well, you went to boarding school. You would have gotten a bit of weird shit happen out there, brother.
oh, bruh, heaps of weird shit at boarding school. None of that, though. It was a co-ed boarding school.
So
In Western New South Wales, it was an agricultural boarding school.
bit agricultural.
Bit agricultural.
Yeah.
Shit school.
Really?
Hated it.
No,
Hated it.
good.
Met some great people. Got some lifelong friends from there.
Yeah.
But also met some absolute fucking mongrels that were horrible people. If your son's ever been, or daughter's ever been a proper mongrel, send them to Yanko Ag. Shout out, not shout out, Yanko Ag. Shit school.
Yeah.
Mongrel teachers.
Scratch that shout out, fellas.
Yeah. There's no equality at that school. Blokes have to, well, for example,
Blokes on blokes.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. In year 7 and year 8, there's 11 boys to a dorm. 3 dorms,
Ooh,
11
that's
boys in each
prime
dorm.
wanking season too.
Yeah,
That's
So
like
lots of showers. So.
It's really coming into fruition.
Yeah.
You're
And then when you
tugging.
get to then when you get out of year 8, you obviously go to year 9 unless you repeat, and then you get to go to the 3-story apartment complex kind of. But it does not look like how you're imagining right now. It's a friggin' real shit looking red brick situation, and you've got a balcony which I believe is covered up now.
Oh.
I think it got covered up the year after us, but the balcony.
What is that?
was-
Strictly darts out there.
Yeah, there were darts out on the balcony. The balcony was only probably, it'd be lucky to be half a metre
Really?
wide. for
Were you
to
hard
slide
on
your
the
door.
darts back then?
Nah, I didn't start smoking till year 12.
And then really took it up with a passion.
Yeah, I got right into it
Yeah.
until January this year.
Oof.
Until New Year's Eve, actually. So December last year.
That's very good.
December 31st, 12 p.m. last diary.
Why are
12,
they-
11:59 p.m.
They're real good and real shit at the same
I couldn't
time.
think of anything worse. Now I tried. Actually, I had one on last Sunday.
Yeah.
Finished the whole diary. I thought I'd give it a crack. Still didn't like it.
Red
I
hot
had one
crack.
halfway through into the first quarter of the year, about March. 2 puffs, put it out. So I don't think I'll really have them anymore. I might have one here and there, but
Done
not
with
my
them, so
thing. I think I've done my fair share of diaries. I've probably smoked.
I get into the cigars.
Yeah.
Feel real gangster.
Yeah, and you got to hold them with like your middle finger arched over your pointer finger.
Yeah,
Put them
smoke.
through there. Yeah. Gave up. Yeah, sick of the diaries. Anyway, boarding school.
Yeah.
Little balcony. Went in year 9, so I'm coming to the shower talk here. The showers there were real weird. It was, imagine 3 little like tiny shower heads that just showers like spouts that come straight out of the wall, like no arm and then shower head kind of situation, like a little spout.
Yeah.
3 of them in a row, and then 4, and then 6 like shower knob things to turn up give yourself your desired temperature. A wall on the left.
Why are they running 3 spouts?
Well,
Was it just like
bear
a
with me. My
Was it
friend.
just like a hose sort of?
Well, Yeah, they were shit at. They were going everywhere. And then so a wall on the left, a wall which the spouts are on, and a wall on the right, and that was it. 3 blokes next to each other sharing.
Like-
No single cubicles.
What, that would have been awkward as when you're doing the
was-
5-knuckle shuffle.
Terrible, man. And
You're bumping elbows. Watch out, brother.
Yeah, watch out, mate. Soap on a rope there, brother. Soap on a rope. But yeah, and then downstairs we had the year 12s, horrible bunch of boys. A lot of bullying.
The very mean boys.
Yeah. So at boarding school, there's a hierarchy. So year 7 at the boarding school I was at, Mum also went to boarding school. She said the same thing happened there. Year 7,
they mean to mums
you're the
here?
youngest. You're the grubs, and then the year above. Once you get to the year above, then you bully year 7, and every year above you bullies you. And that's just how it is all the way till you get to year 12, and then you're the king of the castle. It's fucking horrible.
So for the majority of time you're getting bullied, and then 1 year you're the king.
Yeah, and then you be a bully because you were bullied. That which I think.
What? So you just go super in that last year? Do you just go super hard because you're like, I really got to get a bit out of here because I did so many years at the.
Well, that's what they do. I wouldn't have done it because
You wouldn't have
I'm
been so
not a
mean?
fucking dog. I remember year 12s had their one area where they would chill for lunch, and I was walking. I don't know to
Walk it like a talk it.
Yeah, walk it like a talk. I was walking past their lunch area, which was down from those
Shout
year
out
12
Migos.
fucking area. That where we our year 9 and year 12 camp, that accommodation I was just talking about. They were in like a quadrangle, I suppose, but it was only year 12s were allowed in there. Year 7 kid was walking past, and they were like, "Oh, you grub, get in here!" And he had to walk around and clean up, and they're like, "Clean up all your rubbish, clean up all our rubbish." And while he was cleaning it up, they were just throwing rubbish on the ground, like making this. They call them grots, actually. The year 7 grots.
You're just a grot.
And yeah, forced him to clean it up, and otherwise they bash you, and there were a lot of bashings.
Oh.
And if you dob,
Dibber dobbers wear diapers, they say.
yeah, more bashing. I agree with that. Snitches get stitches, mate.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with the bullying. Fucking horrible place.
It sounds very. I don't think I would have.
I
liked
only
that.
lasted a year and a half, and then I got asked to leave.
They said, catch you later, Fozzie Bop.
Yeah.
Fozzie Bop your way
I
out of here there,
I
cuz.
also chose to leave. Bit of both.
You have made me crook. My head is drilling. You're a dog.
Yeah, I'm a dog. My head was fucking thumping the other day, but I didn't know whether I was hungover, had anxiety, or was sick. Turns out I was everything.
One of each.
One of each. Take a piece from every pie, if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's more yarns about boarding. There's so many yarns about boarding school, but glad I ticked it off the bucket list. I was such a naughty kid before I went there. I was well and truly on my way to probably prison in my future.
And
went
that's
to
a
boarding
pretty
school, got back, good boy.
good looking
Still
bloke.
naughty, but good boy.
Good looking bloke like yourself. That would have been a pretty rapey place.
Yeah, that's no good.
And I don't think you would have been the raper.
No. No. I'm only a little guy. Not a good place, man. Not a good place. But anyway, that's what's been happening, bros, and that's what happened. Boarding school.
That is a wrap on the boarding school you effort. What you got?
Everyone had to do a chore in the mornings.
What was the chore?
So you had to do a week throughout the year. So like just 2 of you or 3 of you in your year would have to go and do a chore for a week straight in the mornings. For example, in year 9, you were in charge. It was an agricultural school, so we were in charge of the piggery. So in
Where the
year
pigs
9, let's
hang
say 6th week in, Jack and James were on the list to go out and clean the piggery out in the morning. So you had to get up half an hour earlier than breakfast, so that fucking 4:30 or some bullshit.
Oh,
And when you're going through puberty, waking up at that time is no good. So I think I'm still going through puberty because I hate waking up early.
I thought you meant
we go
because
to
you
the
had a
piggery and-
major erection.
What's that?
Because you wake up with a major erection each morning.
Yeah, setting the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'd go to the piggery and you'd have to clean out all the pig stalls. I didn't realise that in one of the stalls there was a boar. I knew he was a boar, but I didn't really give a fuck. So I'd jump over. And
did he give a fuck?
Yeah, he was
Many.
He was gonna give an extreme fuck about me going in there. Really angry guy surrounded by lots of girls.
Pimpin'.
Just him.
Big pimpin'.
And
we spending G's.
The fucking piggery man grabbed me by my shirt and ripped me straight back down to the ground and was like, "Do not go in there. You'll get smashed."
Yeah.
So I didn't get in there, but yeah, you had to
imagine
close down their shit and fuck it was fucked.
Well, imagine if you're in the club and you just had like your little booth, private booth, had heaps of women in there, and then some random bloke jumped in there and was trying to get amongst them. You're not going to be happy, are you? And yeah, I don't know about this, brother.
Yeah, that is true. Depends what kind of bloke he was. He could have been a cool bloke.
Oh,
pretty friendly guys.
Or maybe he's unfriendly.
Yeah, well, he can go and get fucked. See you, mate.
Didn't you? Wasn't your mum gonna put you through a plane ticket there?
Oh yeah, she was. She was. Mum. Shout out my mum. She is awesome. She's the best.
Major love to the mumsy.
Been very supportive. She,
without her, we wouldn't have you.
She tried to get me real interested in something, and at one stage we went to like an ag show or some shit, and they were talking about if you're over 13, you can go and do your plane flying ticket.
Oof, that would be pretty gangster.
And it was super cheap for like kids out in the country, and being a kid, it was like not super cheap, but like I believe for an adult to do their plane tickets like 50, 60 grand at the moment.
Oh,
maybe back then in like 2000.
We need to sell a heap more shirts to be able to afford that.
We do. In 2008, the plane tickets were probably like 40 grand, but for a kid, I think it was like 8 or 9 grand or something. So Mum was going to put me through it, but then I got asked to leave boarding school, so I never became a pilot.
Anyways, we might put ourselves through the plane ticket at some stage here.
Yeah, we are thinking about it. Evan brought that up today. I would love to. It's been on the mind for a long time. What plane would
just one
of
them poxy as little like Cessnas, the ones that are always crashing. I want one of those. So you're like always sort of
on edge.
Yeah, keep you guessing and keep you honest.
Single propeller right in the front or running the double propeller? No, extra weight.
No, because then if the motor goes like
done.
You got to do that emergency landing. Got to be like
cool.
What's the name? Got to be like Denzel out of that Flight movie where he lands a plane in his maggot.
My man, shout out Denzel. Yeah, bruh. What did you change schools much?
What did I do? I went to.
What year did you go to?
Year 11.
Good boy.
I wasn't there a hell of a lot though.
Bit of a wagger.
Yeah, well, I found out you didn't have to actually go to school if you didn't want to. Like, you've got this thing called free will. And I had this deadly thing that I liked hanging out on heaps, which was a skateboard. So if I didn't like school, I'd just be like, I'm not going today. Or if it went in there and a teacher was like, giving me the shits, I'd be like, I've got my skatey. I'm just going to dip out and I'll just come back when the buses come back and then I'll get to go home. And then I got my license and then I just started going even less. I'd just like pack me gear like I was heading to school and be like, see you, Mum, go hop in me car, and in me bag is just like a different change of like clothes, and I got my skateboard on me and I just go skate for the whole day and then just like come back when I wanted.
Mum's packed you a mean smoko and you just like, mean recess even.
Yeah, recess and lunch.
So you went to the same primary school the whole way through?
Nah, primary school, went to Merimbula Primary.
Yep.
And then from there went to the Bega Christian College, which
is that year 7 and up?
I went there in like year 5 to year 10.
Yep.
And then because they do like K to 12, and then after that I did like 1 year at Eden Marine High, and then
Eden Marine High.
Yeah, they get tech on it. I got to do.
Do they do marine shit?
Yeah. There's people that do their like coxswains and stuff through there, which is pretty sick. And then I did me Paddy open water scuba diving ticket there, which was it was cool as.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
It's on the bucket list for me to go and do my open water.
I did it, and then I haven't used it once since.
Yeah, well, at least you know that you can legally go in the water with a scuba tank on.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you'd be able to work the whole system again?
Oh, you just
Figure it out.
work it out.
Make sure you turn the air on before you get in, eh?
It's the weirdest feeling, like breathing underwater.
So sick, man. I
Yeah.
fucking loved it. I've only done it once.
Yeah, it's so, and you just like you're like, oh, I feel invincible down here because I can breathe there too. Looking
Yeah.
at the fishies, slapping hands with them.
Until the tank starts to run out and you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, man, I've got to get up without getting the bands.
Yeah,
I love the feeling of how you can. It sounds obvious to some, but how you can use you can use your lungs to like make you go higher or lower instead of like you can obviously inflate that air tank around, not your tank,
Yeah, your
but
little
air
vest,
tank,
though.
your vest. But you can also use your like you breathe in real deep and you float up. Or
Yeah.
breathe out. Like you can do that just normally swimming in a pool, but do it a bit more with it when you got all this weight on you.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was sick.
How
Trying
good
to-
swimming across just the bottom of the pool,
Yeah.
like, and trying to get to the end and everything.
I think I can only get one lap these days after all this vaping.
It
Shout
just
out vapes.
Depends what size pool, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm talking 10 metres.
Yeah,
That was a vape, by the way.
vape on, my little vape queen.
Yeah, I'm a vaporoo.
Yeah,
Speaking of them, they've called it quits in G-Town, Gladstone, the vape shop.
R.I.P.
Spewing. But
Anyways.
I'm sure they'll be back.
I have to take up something else like Nicobate, 4
Yeah,
milligram
spicy gum. Shout
gum.
out 4 milligram spicy gum. We did do that on episode 3, was it?
Yeah, but we're coming in hot. I want that corporate sponsorship money.
Yeah, true. We need to shout them out, everyone, until
Yeah.
you get it. And then I'll jump over to the spicy gum too.
Yeah. I only had I had 2 before we started off here because they reckon nicotine's actually good for cognitive function.
Really?
That was really hard to get out. That was a big word.
Cognitive function.
Yeah, get your brain firing a bit quicker, they reckon. And I only had two pieces of gum over the whole day today, so
Weapon.
I might even try not to have any till it does wake you up in the morning. Have it, the bit of spicy gum kicks in. Yeah.
When I used to smoke, a lot of mates who smoke, they love their morning cigarette. They reckon it wakes them up. It make me so drowsy on the way to work having my morning dart with my Dare Ice mock-up. Fuck, it would nearly put me to sleep driving.
What, you got the heroin ciggies?
Yeah, I suppose so.
They're all
Running
laced
JPS
up.
Blues or whatever it was
Yeah.
at the time.
There's some junked out ciggy.
Yeah.
You're on the nod in the car.
Yeah, fucking, whoa, man. Fucking all over the road and shit.
Cops are
Probably
pulling you up.
listening to 50 Cent or something at the time.
Cops are pulling you up. They're going, have you had anything? You're like, I just had a cigarette, sir.
Just got a durry half hanging out your mouth with ash all over you.
How's when you see, you love calling them the sleepy people, eh? When you see like the junkies or the homeless people.
Yeah, sleepy people. They're just napping. They're living a good life, a lot of them. I don't. Yeah.
Well, they're sleeping like 18, 20 hours a day from
Yeah,
what
no,
you
sometimes
say.
I wish I could sleep that much a day. I fucking love sleeping.
Unless they're nocturnal, do they just kip up during the day and then
I think just when it's bad weather, they just keep up, and then that's what I'd like to be doing. When
they
it's
go
bad
into
weather.
hibernation like a bear?
Summer, less sleep because outside. Winter, more sleep because... sorry, that didn't make sense. Summer, it's hot outside, less sleeping through the day, I think. And winter, nice and cool and cozy,
So sleep,
more sleep,
just sleep.
hibernation.
So hibernate in winter time, stay awake in the summer because it's nice.
Yeah, 100%.
Me mate Phil, he was living right there in Sydney. I can't remember. He was right near Oxford Street actually. His joint was like a couple streets over from there.
Yeah.
And there was a car park for the place he lived in, and he'd flat out come out the back there, and there'd be needles and junkies like always there, and he'd like be telling them to fuck off, and they'd be telling him to fuck off.
Oh, really?
They're like, this is where we shoot up. He's like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Just like trying to plead with these blokes, and they're just going, nah.
Go and do it somewhere else, mate.
I'll have to get him on one time to have a yarn about it. He tells the story funny as.
Yeah, I'd be keen to hear it. Speaking of needles, Vancouver, Canada.
What you're booting up over there.
Yeah, I was getting into it. I was walking near this bridge near East Hastings Street. Anyone that's in Canada knows East Hastings Street. Lots of junkies along there, and I believe they like congregate there because they're allowed to shoot up and stuff there. Anyway, I went for a leak.
What? Just
Pretty
like
pissed.
this is the spot. Go here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's legal. I believe it's legal to shoot up and do whatever you want on that street.
What? So that's.
They'd prefer leave them all on that street than have them spread out through the city.
Do they even have like disco lights or anything going on? Like anything?
Yeah.
They get
disco
music.
lights.
They get music.
They're having a good time.
So they full just like
Till now, there's fentanyl everywhere up there now. So I believe
the
so.
fanny.
Yeah. But
that-
anyway, I walked up near the bridge and looked down as I'm doing a piddle.
Fanny.
Looked down to Fanny. Shout out Fanny.
Get some fanny
Looked
up
down and the ground would have been half a metre to between the bridge and my feet. Chock-a-block full of syringes. And it would have been...
That's Gronk.
It would have been 100 mil deep of syringes and probably...
Can they not pick up after themselves?
Well, I think they just dump them there.
Well,
In
isn't
that
there
specific spot.
Isn't there bins?
There might be now. I didn't approach the
Come on, boys, pick your game up. Like,
Vancouver Council
they
about
need to
it.
do like a clean up Australia Day, but over there.
Yeah, clean up needle day. And
Yeah.
it would have gone 150 metres one way and another 40 metres the other way of just syringes, man. I looked down and
What
my
was the
foot,
crack fox there? Have you seen the
crack fox? I
Yeah.
haven't seen the crack fox.
Out of the Mighty Boosh. He's
No?
got
Oh.
needles for fingers.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. Good
Check it
man,
out.
though.
Yeah, check out the
Watch
Mighty
out, I'll
Boosh.
fucking stab you.
I'll get ya.
I looked down and my toe is about fucking
What,
10
were you-
mil away from him.
What, barefoot or jandals?
No, I was in Vans.
Yeah.
And I was so
Vans
close to
in
stepping on
Vancouver?
them, just pissing all over these needles. Looked down, nearly stepped on them all. That would have been a bad day for me. I mightn't be here doing this potty.
No, that would have been AIDS.
But yeah, I think the crack fox was scooting along there, dumping them,
Yeah, he probably would have been hanging out.
hanging out.
Check out the Mighty Boosh. Anybody that's keen for a laugh at some pretty queer stuff going on in that show. It's that sick. I'd love to get inside their minds. They're doing good shit.
Doing good shit.
Well, they don't do it anymore, but the seasons that they did were wicked.
I might have to check it out on YouTube later on.
Yeah, it was like, pretty psychedelic what was going on through their heads, I reckon.
Yeah. Speaking of YouTube, this is going to be uploaded to YouTube.
I think we mentioned that, didn't we?
Yeah, I was just
Getting it out there.
reminding the
Get it
people.
out there.
It's been asked many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, because it'll just be audio at first, fellas.
And then video probably from episode 10.
Ooh, yeah, episode 10, we're going to record it on a video so you can see what the fuck we look like while we're talking, so you can see how awkward and weird it gets in this studio.
Yeah. All the different positions I get in while I'm sitting down.
Yeah, it's that hard sitting still. I keep fidgeting and
Yeah,
moving
same.
around.
Currently scratching me toenail.
Yeah, you pick your toenails, but you don't sniff them, do you? Do you sniff them?
Nah, I don't sniff them.
Nah, can't. You got to have a sniff to see what's going on.
I've got nice smell of feet.
Yeah,
I cut my toenails last night in the shower.
with your teeth.
I used to when I was a kid.
That's pretty.
Chew 'em off.
That's so sick.
I'm not that flexible anymore, otherwise I probably still would. But I can't even chew my fingernails since I had braces and I didn't wear my plate, so clearly it doesn't look like I had braces.
Oh, waste of money. Sorry, Ma.
Mum is very upset about that to this day.
Yeah, that would be a touchy subject at dinner, wouldn't it?
Yeah. How'd you get your gold tooth?
Gold tooth?
What happened there, brother?
Well, I had a massive cavity in me tooth for ages, and I just let it go like a dickhead, and was like, I'll deal with this later. And then it got to it started getting extremely painful, and then to deal with the pain, I'd just go and like drink piss at night. Like,
Green tins?
long necks, the VB kind.
Oh, so green longies.
Yeah, green
Brown,
longies.
what do they call them? King Browns.
King Browns, long neck. Better to have a long neck and be a goose or something. I don't know. Something about gooses and long necks. You don't have to be a goose to have a long neck, they reckon. That's the one.
Ooh.
And then,
I reckon you do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a few.
there. Melbourne bitter on the way home from work.
Oof, yeah.
Just like once a fortnight, I'd taste a Melbourne bitter instead of a Great Northern or a VB or something.
Yeah. I don't go much on the Great Northerns.
Yeah, you don't like them, do you?
Oh,
Fucking froth them now.
I'll drink them.
Not this month.
I'll won't go out of my way to go get them. But yeah, with this tooth was giving me some amount of curry. So what I'd do in the arvos, I'd just like get a 3-pack of long necks, and if I sculled them in like 20 minutes, it took me like 10 minutes or so, 10 or 15 minutes to walk to the bottle-o. And by the time I got back from the bottle-o, I would have been on my last long neck, and I'd
In
finished.
20 minutes, 3 longies.
Yeah, I was pretty keen on drinking.
Yeah, trying to cut that tooth pain out.
Yeah. And then by the time I finished that third long neck, all the pain from my tooth would subside. And then I'd probably drink a few more,
Little nightcap.
a couple nightcaps. And then the next day, me tooth wouldn't hurt in the morning. And I don't know why, but it would start hurting around midday.
Don't know why.
Got no idea.
Yeah, wouldn't have anything to do with this fucking 7 long necks you drank the night
The
before.
severe amount of alcohol that you ingested the night before. I wasn't driving at the time because I had no license, because I'd been quite the naughty boy.
Drinking.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Can't confirm or deny.
Yeah.
No, they found me guilty of drink driving, the dogs.
Yeah.
But that was pretty naughty. You shouldn't do that, kids.
It's very bad.
Bad. Yeah, they took my license off me for, I think, 6 months.
Yeah.
And but then once I'd sobered up, the pain would kick in, and it was getting to the point where it was like just grabbing my head and just going,
So sore.
And then I went to the dentist, and they're like, we're going to have to rip that out. I'm like, can I get something put in there? And they're like, yeah, that you can definitely get another tooth. I'm like, can I get a gold tooth?
Yeah.
And the dentist is like, and I started getting like more and more excited. And I was like a little kid on Christmas. I was like, I can get a gold tooth. He's like, yeah, but like people normally just get the regular. I'm like, no, gold. Rip it out right now. Let's get it done.
I want it now.
I want it now. Let's rip it out.
And it was expensive.
Yeah, I think it nearly cost me $5,000 by the time I went back and forth. Because by the time I'd was up, because it's like a bit of a process. You get that tooth ripped out, then you got to wait for it to heal, then you got to go back, and then they like drill like a hole in there, then they put like a bone graft in.
Yeah, the old Milwaukee drill out and up she goes.
Yeah, and they put like a screw in there, then you got to come back, then you got to wait for the bone graft to take, and then after that you come back and they put a screw in there, then after that you got to come back, they got to take the screw out, then they put the Goldie in. The Goldie session to get that actually in your head, the last bit of it, was like about 10 minutes.
Fuck. And how long did it take from tooth coming out till gold tooth in?
I think it would have been
Would
have been like 6 months nearly.
Fuck me, I couldn't wait that long.
By the time all that had happened, like I was like living away and stuff like that. But even if you're waiting for it to all get done, it was like because all the healing in between of everything. So like it's still going to be a couple months. And then but it was good to get rid of it so I didn't look so junked out in the side of my mouth. But he told me like when he was putting the Goldie in at the end, they got like just an Allen key set pretty much. He pulls out his toolkit next to the thing. I was just like, that's what I use at work, mate.
Yeah. Could have done this at home.
Mate, have you washed them?
He's just been putting fucking like a flat pack together and then swings into work and sorts your tooth out.
Then he's telling me, if you feel any like pressure or anything or any pain, let me know. Then he gets it and starts reefing on it, and I start feeling this immense pressure inside of my head. I was just like, what the hell is going on here?
Starting to pull your brain out of your tooth hole.
Yeah, and it was like just hectic. And then I was like, oi, that hurts. And he's just like, no, like that's how it's meant to feel. I was like,
great.
You just told me to pull you up, because as soon as I told him like it was hurting, he just like cranked it again.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, you could have just told me it was going to hurt. I would have just like copped it there.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, dentist. I hate going.
When they were ripping the tooth out, he pretty much had his foot on my forehead and he's just yanking on them, sitting there.
I feel you, man. I've had 3 ripped out recently, and they do that. It's like they just get pliers out of their fucking toolbox, like you said, and just fucking, they do all sorts of shit.
They were rusty as I seen him, like he was changing a few wires and stuff before he used it on my noggin.
They're very universal.
Yeah, he reckons they go all right.
Oh, shit, eh?
Yeah.
What's on the cards for dinner tonight?
Probably Malaysian again, where Joe, our current manager, shout out Jojo.
Shout out JoJo.
She's
a jam.
She's shouting us dinner actually.
Yeah.
We've been such good boys on this podcast.
Yeah, how good's that, everybody?
Yeah.
So
So
far out, eh?
we're going to ball out. Thanks to all you listeners. There's been heaps of people coming on for
Yeah,
listen.
thank you everyone for listening. Don't hesitate to share it, like it, all sorts of shit, whatever you got to do.
Whatever you feel comfortable doing.
We are happy with,
I don't want to push you to do anything.
but only give it 5 stars.
Yeah, only don't give us some dog shit reviews because you know this is golden.
Unless you're Daniel and you only give out 4 stars, he said to me today.
Really,
Yeah,
that's pretty dog there, Daniel.
Daniel,
No, I'm not about that.
nah.
Yeah, it's either all or nothing with me. That's how I like to
Yeah,
run this shit.
It's basically our lives, all or nothing, hook
Yeah.
in or don't.
Yeah, either don't review it or give it a 5-star.
Yeah,
Don't.
100%.
Don't
I did a
Don't pussyfoot around the middle ground there.
I did a 5-star review the other day on this burger that I had in WA.
That's a big deal.
Bruh, I like to call myself the burger connoisseur.
He does. He's said it to me multiple times.
Travelled everywhere I've gone in the world. I try many burgers. I love a burger. And I tried this joint in Perth, WA, Rolly Stone area. Don't
W
remember the
of
area.
A.
Hey?
W of A.
W of A. I think it was called...
In the western region of Australia.
In the western region of Australia. It was called Caveman Barbecue.
Really?
And
That's a gangster name.
I'm giving it number 1 burger I've ever had in my life.
Oof, that's
So-
massive call.
I reckon I've had fucking well over 1,000 burgers in my life, but like trying nice burgers, I reckon I've
Do you mean like 1,000 burgers in total or 1,000 burger shops?
1,000 burgers in total, well over.
You would have
But
done way
I-
more than that.
But I think
It'd be like a burger once a week for the like,
yeah,
minimum.
probably 2.
Yeah,
Maybe even
minimum.
3 burgers a week.
For,
Yeah, so I probably had
for
way
like
more
over
than that.
10 years now.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think, I've probably maybe 100 burger stores, like good quality burger stores. That
Not
I've,
just-
maybe 60.
Not just
that
your
I've
run
tried.
of the mill takeaway
Not your
joint.
normal shit like Macca's and that.
Actually, speaking of takeaway joints, MJ's takeaway.
Oh, MJ's.
He does a good one.
Boing. Great Mexican burger. Have you had the Mexican burger there?
I've had the Mexican burger. I've had the fish burger. They're all as big as your noggin.
Bro, they're huge. They are huge. I think they're
Huge.
17 bones. They're huge.
They're huge,
17
lad.
bones. And they're fucking worth it, I tell you. It just opened again. I think, did it catch on fire?
No, I think they were just doing reno.
Oh, the roof caved in.
Did it?
Yeah. Older kind of building.
Were they trying to raise the roof?
They were trying to raise the roof. They were dancing up there. But
Getting a bit jiggy
back
with
to
it.
the old man's barbecue. I left them a review.
Snap back
and they
to reality.
have sent me I left them a hectic review, and they sent me. I think they sent me a little reward.
Really?
I don't know what it is. I haven't looked it up yet.
No.
But yeah, I can't. So if anyone's in WA, look for Old Man Barbecue or Caveman Barbecue.
Old man
Fucking hell.
barbecue.
Getting tired, man. I've been working for fucking many days straight, many weeks straight.
And then the only time off, the time off you had, you went and got absolutely
Yeah, 2
sauced.
days off in Canberra and fucking sent it, and that wasn't really days off because I was hanging out with mates.
And you got to
and
be
sending it,
on.
and like I was busy as the whole time, and then so haven't had any other time off. So I'm getting a bit sleepy, but yeah, Caveman Barbecue, Caveman Grill or Barbecue or some shit. You'll find it. It's really good.
I had that coffee, the Savo, that Nescafe, lovely, just before we had to head home.
Sort you out.
Oh, it got me fired up, as you can hear.
Yeah, proper fired up.
Yeah, I feel a bit sleepy now, but that's because you've gotten up and gotten me down with the sickness.
Get up, get down with the sickness.
Ooh.
Ew. Absolute bangers.
Speaking of bangers, I've been listening to your mate Lonesy.
How good is he?
Yeah,
Shout out Lonesy, my brother. I love you, mate.
I've been pretty rap heavy lately. I was real country music heavy.
Couldn't agree more, man. I've been country for 2 years straight, and now I'm slowly transitioning back to rap.
Well, it's good with the country. It's just all real relatable. Like, I got drunk and fucked me sister. Like, you sit there going, yeah, well, it can happen, I guess.
Can happen.
Oh, not going to pull a bloke up about it.
Down in Tassie.
Come on, Tassie's all right.
No, I haven't been yet. Love to go.
Get down. It's sick.
Was meant to go and then COVID.
Rate
hit.
it. I rate Tassie hard. It's so nice. Like, good food, lovely people, good drink.
Good drink.
They got the Bogues red cans there. I can't remember what they are. Maybe Bogue. Oh, I can't remember. But they're red cans, and I'm pretty sure they're Bogue.
Yeah, Bogues.
Bogues. Made with that
Well,
pure mountain water. Is it mountain water down there? Do they have a mountain? They got Cradle Mountain, do they?
Fuck, I haven't fucking
I
been
know.
there, mate.
Somebody look that up and get back to me.
Yeah, please do.
I'm not real good
What,
on geography.
what song
Geological.
did you listen to most recently from Lonesy?
I don't know. Whichever one had the biggest views there. And then, what's that one? Is it Frustrated or something?
Frustrated, yeah.
That was real sweet, and then I just let him play through.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome, man. You need to keep listening to him. Anyone that wants to listen to Lonesy, type in Spotify Lones, Lonez. He's up and coming rapper from Canberra. Great friend of mine. We will get him on the podcast eventually, I'm sure. I believe his Instagram is the same. But yeah, get on that and listen to his most recent song. That'll be my favourite. Great.
Is it? I've got to check that one out.
Great beat behind it, and he's got a real good flow. He was just recently on tour with Chillin' It. So he's making moves, my man. So yeah, go listen to him. Awesome bloke.
Making the big moves.
Some heavy rap in there. Some bit of everything. It's really good.
One of each.
Yeah.
Is it?
Nah, not one of each, but.
He just picks and chooses what he's going to say.
He chooses what he wants to say, and he fucking says
He chooses to pick what he says.
Yeah, he's unique. A lot of people don't choose.
Some people just say whatever comes out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Jack.
He writes it down. Yeah, Evan. He writes it down, and then he raps it.
And then he thinks about it before he says it, instead of saying stuff about country music and fucking your sister.
Yeah, oopsie daisies. But yeah, shout out Lones. Go give him a listen. Champion.
Yeah, fuck. Rightio, big shout out to Shirtlifter again. Check it out. Get on the Instagram. Have a sus. Shirtlifter party shirts on Insta. And then sus us out on Instagram too. What is it? What are we on Instagram?
The Elegant Hour.
I suppose we'll just run with that, eh? Instead
Yeah.
of making up a new name for Instagram, because that'd be very confusing.
Yeah.
Some people might not pick
Go
up
and
on
give us
it.
a like and a follow, please.
Yeah.
And go and give
Show your mum.
Shirtlifter Party Shirts a like and a follow.
Show your dad.
Hit the store up. Show love. One love. Gee.
Take your uncle out for dinner. He deserves it.
Yeah. Specifically your uncle. Don't take your cousins or his wife out or your auntie.
Just him by himself.
Yeah, you and your uncle only.
He'll be confused, but he'll appreciate the gesture.
Yeah, maybe go to Malaysian.
Have a Malaysian dinner.
Prawn toast.
Yeah. Oh, dang, daddy.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, that was hectic.
Oh, lovely to hear from everybody, and see you on the next episode.
All right. Peace out.
You'll